If you watch my other videos, you know that I was wanting this mid-century modern bed from an estate sale down in Bloxham, Virginia, but couldn't get down there. But I reached out, they still had it, so I told them I'd pick it up today because they were going to be there for one final day doing a pickers sale from the sheds. So went down today to pick the bed up. We did have to go in the house and take the bed apart and haul it out. And I asked if I could walk around because there was still other stuff. And she said, you know, if you see something, we ended up buying the end tables as well that went with the bed. And I asked if I could walk upstairs. I loved old houses and would love to, you know, take a look around. She said, sure. Walking up to the front door, they have a lot of, or not a lot, they had these wrought iron rails out front, which I love. And going in, there was a hodgepodge of colors. I mean, it is older. That was one lamp I was looking at. And I do end up coming back into these rooms a couple of times. Of course, my phone wouldn't focus because I keep forgetting to change out my stuff, but I do believe I do come back in here. The furniture was just top notch in this house. Now, most of that stuff had already been sold, and the people were going to be picking it up, I guess, sometime today. This bathroom was pretty cool. I wish I had gone in there and looked at that tub better. I like those older tubs when they're those colors. Kitchen, I do end up going back in there and looking. I was afraid they would kick us out if we took too long, so I wanted to make it quick and just see what I could see. A lot of doors in here. It looks like the house was probably added on to a couple of times over the years. And a lot of different wallpapers. A lot of wallpaper. It was pretty wallpaper. Way prettier in person. There was just like a lot of it. And I love these closets like this. My grandparents had closets on each side of their hallway leading into their bathroom. The lights were really neat. I wish I would have asked them how much they wanted for the mirrors. But I didn't. This is the bed I ended up getting. My husband, this wallpaper was really pretty, and I got those stands. My husband was ready to just get it and get out of there, but, you know, women, we got to look around. I got to be looking at everything. And, yeah, so I love the French doors going in. He's like, you could open a door for me, but I was busy exploring, you know. I'm no help when it comes to an old house. Forget it. I am no help. And also these closets are so nice. The doors were so nice in there. And there was 2 of those closets in that room. And you'll have to come back and look at part 2 once I get it done to show you what we ended up getting from the sheds. But again, a lot of different colors going on in here. This was a cute room. This wallpaper in here was so cute. It was daisies. These were things they had make offer on. But wasn't that cute? My husband was trying to show me the ceiling, and all I wanted to do was look at wallpaper. But this room was huge. I'm going to assume this was their master. I wish I would have asked about that mirror as well. And I was showing my husband this dresser because we pretty much had the same exact dresser when we were kids, and they had the glass knobs and everything. And then we were talking about these, if you remember the old Eureka bathroom or vacuums, those things were like 900 pounds. We had them, his parents had them, and trying to lug that thing around and vacuum with it when I was a kid was like trying to haul a horse around. But yeah, huge room, had a mirror on that closet, so that was nice. Good bones. This house had good bones in it. The nice closet. And we were talking about the crib where it had the old decal type things on there. And again, these lights were so cute. I was telling him I really wanted to take that toilet paper. I wish I had gotten a better look at, a closer look so you could see how ornate it was. And I wish I'd have turned around and showed you the lights. So I failed you there. I did turn them on to see what they look like. And that was the other lamp I should have gotten just to get it. And here's where I messed these doors up. I opened them, and then I had a hard time getting them because I don't know how to leave stuff alone. Had a hard time getting it closed back because it kept wanting to fall off track. But I came over here to look at it. They wanted $12. And they had one just like it that was a dark blue as well. But again, the wallpaper is really cute. And then this room here, that was that old padding you used to put up under your rug. under your carpet. But just everything in here. If I had the money, I would have bought all of this furniture, because you can't get it. I mean, this is quality furniture in this house. And you can't get furniture made like that. Now it's particle board. They're charging you triple. And I was telling my husband, see, this is the stuff I want. I want to come in and take all the light fixtures down. This table was so nice. I wish it was bigger, because I would have tried to talk my husband into getting that and switch out our table. Because when we walked through the model of our home, it actually was a octagon table in there. And then this pantry, I really want something like this so bad. And I wish I had looked at that. I almost feel like that might have been a bread box, but I didn't look at it. And come back through here. I kept going back to this table and telling my husband, do you see how nice this table is? Again, if you want to see part 2 of what we got from the sheds, go to part 2 once that's up. Those were really nice. They have an all-season room, and then next to it was a built-in screen porch that was really nice. This is a picture of the house.